teams get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. First and 10, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. From the 21, it's second and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 79 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at the 20.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On first down, Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Allen. Caught by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
31's the mic.
Let's go, Cat. Hey, Charlie.
31's the mic.
To the air, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back.
Fuck them up, guys.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Well, this is Callaway on the receiving end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook.
How many grenade launchers is it?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Back-to-back running plays putting him in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Allen now on first down. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down now, Swift. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
56 is the mark. Hey, pick your game up. Swift. Check. Lucky.
Yeah, it's not fair to you guys.
On third down, Swift. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
And who is this person?
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Tight down. There you go. Hey, Zoo. Pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
31's the mic.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Allen will try again on second down. Jones has it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Maybe I would have waited and started.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Carl Joseph came roaring in on the safety blitz.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And a little floater there is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Mayfield looks to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down,
you said you got to get SMG kills?
to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Well, let's see.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started.
So you got to get SMG kills, you said?
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The
one more
better
super
route
cool.
runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Let's go.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down here.
No, bro, I'm going to play this game. You need to know.
Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
To try again after the sack. Mayfield caught by Wilson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matt Milano, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Seibert's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's
Take my ass to the
13-7.
gym.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball, get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
56 is the mic.
They gonna need a sense.
Play 56.
Hey, wahoo! Here we go.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen looking down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
56. Check 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Following the interception, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mayfield to throw it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14. Mayfield now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now flushed out right. The Browns are in. Touchdown.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Gets past one man. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard
What the hell is
line.
burn? Killed me with burn.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense.
Man,
right
all
here.
I want is
hey
one
guys,
special.
you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of
I'm
it a
not
little
gonna
bit
get the
before the
chance.
half runs out.
Good
Let's go make
one.
some plays.
No. But I got a prime engram. Fuck you, bitches!
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second
It
and
don't even
10.
fucking matter because all my shit's already 950.
Allen throwing again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be third down.
All right,
Now
next
the
week,
Bills will use the
fucking,
second
and
of their
today,
timeouts.
these prime
As they'll stop the
engrams
clock
are
with
dropping
24
higher
seconds to go
gear.
in this first half. The Bills on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
I mean, but they figure you're gonna, you know, you got motherfuckers at the end of the age and have like 60, 70 players.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Maybe.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. And he's taken
Anything powerful
down.
we get
This will
this
be a
week
Brown
is
sack. Miles
750,
Garrett
right?
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Anything of those powerful gears on the moon and anything, that's all 750, right? Or 950.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
980.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
Still got a
lot of them
glittering
script to
city
start
and
the second
glittering
half,
key.
too. And they're scripting something that they expect to
glittering
get them into
key
the
and
end zone
a
and
key.
back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
I like the strategy.
My
Extra
last
tight
one, I gotta
ends,
go to the
extra
gym.
beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught at the the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory.
No, we shall not.
A big play here for Buffalo.
Yeah, I thought
And
you
even
said you wasn't
60
one to cry and
yards.
complain about a game, G.
So the field flips
Now, I
here
feel
as
you,
he'll go
feel
to
you.
work at
I'm
the
not
20
saying I
now
don't
on
feel
1st
you,
and 10.
but I mean, you feel me though, right? I know what you meant.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he sound mad than the motherfucker over there.
This is caught. 15 yards on the play. First down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to
Man,
get
I'm
right
so
back
upset
into
my
this
girl ain't come
football
home with my
game.
cat today.
They'll try to run this one in.
Man, the cat was cool, man.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Cat was cool, bro. He ended up being a cooler cat than I thought he was.
Backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Man, she had to take him back to work because she works for animal control. So we were just fostering him for the weekend. But our landlord didn't get back to us in time to let us know if we could have him or not. Because she's got to give us the okay to have it on the property.
The Browns drive about to get
Well, we're gonna adopt
They've
it,
really
but
distanced
the landlord has
themselves.
to be able to
They have
has to
put the
approve
pedal
it.
to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So
Yeah.
definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball.
Yeah, they charge us $200
and they're on a
for
really
Chihuahua.
big time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Shit, we love this motherfucker to pay 2. Some places out here, bro. Some places out here charge you a monthly rent of like $40 extra for the pet. Like, nigga, why? Nah, that nigga ain't got no job. You charging him no fucking money.
But instead, it just brings up 4th down.
That nigga only job is to lay around and wait for me to come home and give him cuddles.
Nigga
not paying.
Until here in the 3rd.
Shit. It's his only fucking job,
And
man.
the kick will go out of bounds
Pause.
right at the 20-yard line.
It ain't gay if you pause yourself.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last
If that cat looks up at me, yeah, nigga, you know what time it is. Come here, nigga, I'm stressed.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives
Pause.
coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure. You come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Well,
Now
fuck
2nd
is
and
my
7
head,
from
man.
the
I'm
23.
mad.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
Motherfucking Jim, gotta get
Hasn't
angry.
been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Britton Colquitt now.
Nah, nigga.
Just outside his own goal line.
Yeah.
First
Yeah, no, hell no.
This one looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Don't talk to me, Miss Carmen. You didn't bring home my cat. You wanted him gone because I love the cat, man. I see how it is. Anything I love. I gotta lock my PlayStation up now, guys. I gotta play care of this shit. I took him out already, honey. If you want to take him out, take him out. But he's all right for now. He already pooped and peed him out.
As of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Where's my cat, Carmen?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means
he's
he'll
probably all
come
sad
up with
and
something
shit.
Here on 3rd down.
Now when we get him back, he's gonna be like a psycho cat. Yeah, nah, motherfucker. Y'all think we cool now? Y'all get me back to the pound, motherfuckers.
From the gun, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And next time when we sleep, instead of cuddling with around the neck, he's gonna come over here with his claw like, what up? What up, puto? You know what they did to me in there?
Absolutely, maybe got
Pues
their
la raza,
second
Holmes.
win coming out of the locker room.
Psycho-ass cat.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose
Guys,
the
how do we
field
get
position
hunted?
battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Is it working?
Meanwhile,
Is it
they
counting?
take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. 44, Mike, 56. Let's go.
Now Allen going to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
Kill.
On first down, Swift. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down and 4, Allen.
Yeah. Shut up, True. Shut up, True. You don't even know. You didn't even know. We've been trying to get this Prestige Leviathan in for like months. That nigga probably gonna clear this shit with some randoms before he clears it with us.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's taken in by Callaway. That's going to go as a
it just makes me mad, bro.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They run again with Hunt. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Allen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Supersede your religion.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Even. 4 down. Even.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. Swift. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
I'll take it.
Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You know, Beast, I feel like I was just grinding for the past couple of days. Yeah, I got to go to this damn gym. But you know, all that grinding that we did for the past, like, two weeks, I feel like it was pointless at this point. You should have just waited for Iron Band.
I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
I feel like everything is dropping at 950.
Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Carmen.
The Browns drive about to get started. And
you
they're
see
not
my
going to
gym
play this
stuff?
conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
Yeah, I'm out of here, guys. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go on the century mark.
You got to give it to him. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the stretch.
Week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking in zone for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On second down, Swift. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Man up, D. Man up, D. 56, the mark, boys. 56.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Did they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Now Allen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cleveland, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0.
Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad